Let's see. That's better. Hey. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do this. Copy. Hey, I started another stream. If you're just joining, if you're interested in a reading, it is 77 in Super Chat or PayPal. Channel. Community. A new live stream. Come join. Four, 7. Why does that always happen? Super Chat or PayPal. Okay. Let's see. Hey, yes. All right. So you see me? You'll see me. That's good. I have to go on my computer. My phone, it's like hot, but it's been plugged in, right? Let me see if it turns on again. And it just shut off. It just like shut off when it was plugged in. It's like, what the heck? What the heeks? Right? Let's see what it's at. I tell you, every time, I've got a good stream going, they screw it up somehow. Oh my God. Tests were broken. Oh my God. Miss Francis, thank you. Are you ready for your second question, Miss Francis? See, it's shut off. It's shut off again. What's up with that? Why does it keep shutting off? Oh, it's optimizing. Oh my God. No, I don't know. Doing an update or some shit. It is hot. Let me see what it's at. 7%. This is crazy. So maybe it was updating. I don't know. But do my computer. It's actually not a bad connection. So, Valerie, use a few new ones to make sure it's right. Miss Francis, are you ready for your question? Or am I taking, is it Alicia Rose? Do you want me to do your question or Alicia Rose? Whoops. Why isn't that on? Oh my God. Okay, you're ready. Cool. I'm forgetting this. Juliet just... Okay, what is sage hospitality and Mackinlow's thoughts on their decision to not transition me? Ah, okay. Whoops, 3. Okay, sorry. Whoops. Okay, Chuck, my new DOE that was secretly hired by Sage, told me that he had to stop talking to me because Sage knew about our friendship and told him to cease and desist. Are you freaking kidding me? That's crazy. That's just insanity, Miss Francis. That's insane. Okay. Okay, so let's see what Sage hospitality and Mackinlow's thoughts on their decision to transition. Miss Francis, let's see. I feel like I don't know what's going on. Like everyone is in on some kind of secret except me. They're watching you. Their challenge is watching you rise. I told you. Like they gave you a blessing. They gave you a blessing. So 8 of Wands, right? Page of Swords and Knight of Swords. So they're watching you, and they're watching you go forward using your intuition and doing so. They think that you're passionate about what you do. They think that you heal very quickly from losses and that you know what you want to manifest. Is that the question, what they think? Let's see. No. What is Sage hospitality? Thoughts on their decision? Huh. I feel like they're glad that you're happy. Okay. They're not sure with the 2 of Pentacles. They're not sure if they made the right decision, and it's because of how they're going to see you rise. So they're not quite sure, because they see you taking risks. They see you being free, and they see you being fine, getting over this and finding something that you're loving. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, like Miss Francis, you are very intuitive because they are hiding something. They are hiding something about work. See, they know this. This may be one of the reasons why you were let go. Something's going on that is hidden, okay, with the Moon card and the High Priestess. And they know that you're intuitive. That kept coming out with everybody. It wasn't just one person who knew you were intuitive. Okay? So if you're intuitive and something shady is happening, they see, being in Aries, how you take action. What's Miss Francis going to do if she finds this out? Whatever this is, I have no clue. I knew it had to do with love. It's like a scandal. Like, it's like people thought you were doing shit you weren't doing. Ace of Cups and Six of Cups. So, see, Ace of Wands. Is this what they were being told? They thought that you were like involved in this scandal. Okay, they're not sure if they made the right decision or not. They're questioning themselves, right? Their challenge is what they're going to create now, because now the energy has changed, right? And they're going to have to use different strategies, different tactics, right? Oops. It's drama, it's rumors, it's, it's shit that isn't true. But they gave you a blessing. They gave you a blessing, Miss Francis. Let me see. So they feel like you get over shit easy, that you heal very easy, that you're intuitive, and that your intuition led you to success here. Give and take, wild at heart. Yeah. They see that you're balanced. They think that, like I said, most people are happy for you, that you found something that you love and that you found something that is abundant and prosperous. Okay, because they see you as somebody who is the Queen of Hearts here. The Queen of Hearts. Okay. That I'm hearing wear your heart on your sleeve, but it's like your intuition. You see the antlers. It's like you have antennas, and you can spot opportunity. You can spot opportunity. No, you have no clue, Julia. Everywhere Miss Frances goes, there's jealousy. There's desire. She could have her own soap opera. Miss Frances. I bet they're hoping you get over stuff easily. The fact that the one person told you no, the live shut off, but I didn't see you. Let me check. I think I actually still have. Nope. Let me see. Is that up? Nope. Let me see. Let me check. Whoops. Live. Okay, this one. I don't know why. Whoops. I don't know why this one is still live. Let me see. I'll see. It's still like listed as live, but I'm going to skip forward. It should show up. It did. I got it. Explore God. I got it. I cracked the case. Thank you, Explore God. Okay. Wait a minute. All right. So let me gaze. Sorry, Miss Francis. I had to check that. So let me gaze, and then I will get to, and then there's Alicia Rose right after I gaze, and then Explore God. Okay. So let me see. I'm going to gaze at the Two of Pentacles because this is their unsurety. What was it, Mac and Low, that felt this way? Or Sage? All of them. Yeah, this is a combination of all of them. Okay, all of them together because they're all communicating. So the energy is seeping into one another. You know, they're talking about you. So they're like, oh my God. Like when you find the job, they're watching, they're paying attention. They know that you're doing well. They know that you're about to do well too. Okay. And they're questioning it. There's something that's I'm telling you, this fear that you would find something out. This fear that you would find something out. It's like you knew too much. You knew too much. That's what I'm getting about something. I don't know what the heck was going on with this. Oh no. Hey, Blue Shadow. Okay, let's see. Yeah, exactly. So when you know too much and they got something to hide, they got to get rid of you. That's great. Okay. Let's see. Okay. The crown. Oh, wait. They're talking about you. I'm seeing this blue bobbing person. Okay. Blue is the throat chakra. They're talking about you. And this is lighting up. The aura is lighting up. I've been getting bobbing heads in the cards lately. I usually get the bobbing heads in the mirror. Now they're in the cards. But it's because you know too much. It's your intuition. Miss Francis, you've got to cultivate your intuition. I'm telling you. Meditate, because everybody is picking that up. And you need to pick it up more. You need to meditate more and tap in. Okay, so they're talking about you knowing something. But that's what I have for you, Miss Frances. All right, Alicia Rose, are you here? I'm taking the read as they are hoping. I'm taking the read as they are hoping you are happy and hoping you bounce back quickly. It is not being anti-light worker, intuitive to be strong for yourself. Yeah. Well, the other reason is strategy, though, Valerie, because Miss Frances, they want you to shift your perspective or shift your attention onto another job. So you're not thinking about what's going on there too much because they don't want you to know what they don't want you to know. And if you tune in, if you continue to focus on that, you may tune into something that they're not wanting you to. So that's why they're happy. Okay, Miss Frances is going in that direction. That's awesome. Yeah, I do. But, people come up with their own stories about you. They don't know you. They think they do, and they don't. Alicia Rose, what is your question? Because I think it was on the other stream, but let's see. Nope, can't get to it. Could you type your question again, Alicia, please? Because I know it was on the other stream, but what's your question? And what sign are you? Queen of Cups just popped out. Oops. I chose to see because of the work they were doing. If you can see, if you feel I may get this new job, I gave up on men and just want money. So what's your sign, Alicia? What's your sign? Okay. So what's going on with Alicia and this new job? I feel very hanged, mannish, like wait for it, go Type vibe. Oh, okay. I'm Taurus. Like me, I'm Taurus. All right. So you have the devil. Yeah, you want money. 8 of Pentacles. Yes, that is your challenge. And 10 of Wands. Work. That's what you're desiring. Manifestation. So what about this job? Okay, you're going to be looking. You're also going to be trying to manifest, right? Trying to balance. I like this energy, actually. Because the devil is about manifestation, right? Pulling down the ethereal into the real. And you're doing both. You're throwing it out to the universe, figuring out what you want, and then you're making it happen, right? By looking and learning and balancing the as above, so below. You're being a magician, right? You're being balanced. There's reciprocity with the universe. Yes, your challenge may be work, but it's transforming work. It's being strong enough to know that you can be whatever you want to be. Don't look at a job and think that you can't do it because it's not your expertise or you don't know how. If they can train you, they can train you. And, you know, you can do whatever you set your mind to. You just have to convince them. You got to be a salesman for yourself if you're looking for a job, because you're in fear of being left out in the cold and having no money. No, let that fear go and only feel abundance, right? There's something about that you need to heal. This lack. I wanted to be the magician. Yes, you're doing great with that. You just need to, you know, why are you feeling that lack? And that's attached to healing. That's what needs to be transformed. But you will. It will take strength from the heart, but you will transform it. Use your intuition when it comes to, what do you call it? Work. You need to do something you're passionate about. You may come across a fire sign. I feel like you're really going to manifest something. You may have a choice between 2 jobs. Something is going to surprise you. You may need to move for this job, but it's going to be abundant. You are going to begin to build your world. I want to get some oracle cards, Alicia. I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. The only, sort of speed bump is figuring out why you're in fear of not finding a job, not having enough money. Keep meditating, okay? You're going to learn, because this is falling in your challenge position, that the mistakes from the past within your job are teaching you, we're teaching you and preparing you for the job you are about to find. And then there it is. They're going to recognize, somebody's going to recognize you as the gift. And this job is going to be a gift to you. So you're going to be able to connect with the divine within, okay, and recognize how rare you are and how rare this opportunity is. But you found it. You will find it. You will move forward, and it's going to be something you're passionate about. And you're like, wow, this is better than I ever thought possible, right? But God can dream a bigger dream for you than you can ever dream for yourself, Alicia. You're going to have to let us know about this freaking job. I tell you that. I want to see nature communication, flower energies, fairy energies, and elemental messengers. Get out into nature, Alicia. Okay, because I feel that's going to help ground this reality. And that may even help you to heal. this blockage, okay? And falling, the unknown, descent, momentum, and change. Yeah, you've got to be able to take risks and don't be afraid of change, okay? Because this will literally fall in your lap. This is going to literally fall in your lap, okay? So let me choose one to gaze into. I'm going to choose nature communication because I feel like this is your key to manifesting what you want to manifest. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm getting a crosshair and I'm hearing Ash Wednesday. Like, you know, you get ashes and the priest does the thing. That's about Easter. Bunnies may be a thing. Okay. This is about fear. Okay. So you need to connect with nature to overcome a fear of lack. Okay. That's your key. Okay. To breaking free from this blockage. Okay, Alicia? But congratulations, because you're about to find something awesome. I'm hearing the song, I'm in the money. You're very welcome. All right. Explore God. She used to tell everyone lies to make her son and the family mad. Oh. Explore God. What is your first question? How does the Sagittarius feel towards his mom? Aquarius. Ah, okay. That's a good question. Explore God. Very good question. How does the Sagittarius feel? About the Capricorn. Interfering. She's the Capricorn, huh? Wow. Right now, he feels like she's the stability in his life. She is making sense. He doesn't see it the way that you see it, right? He sees it as an opportunity or something like that. This is weird. Okay, he knows that he chose his mom right now. His challenge was juggling both of you, right? And ending it with you. Wow. Are you sure there wasn't somebody else? Explore God. All right. Explore God. Where are you? Not that I know of, but I had a feeling it was. Yeah, because the Knight of Wands is showing up in the challenge. And, you know, that may have played a factor more than his mom, right? Because there was an opportunity. His mom provided an excuse for him to leave so that he didn't have to tell you it was for somebody else, right? So he made the decision, to leave the commitment and walk away. Yeah, there was somebody else, the Queen of Wands. I know you're a Leo, but no. That's the truth. So I feel like he may be taking a leap of faith right now, but he still wants you. He still wants you. And he will be back. He will be back. But what do you want? Right? Do you want to play second? That's what this is. Right? He needs to learn. He is learning. He is growing. And he is coming back. But why? Like, it's not saying why. Did she leave him? Does she leave him? Does he leave her? Does he recognize something? You're going to have to determine that, right? Because he's going to want a new beginning. And his mom's going to be mad and jealous and heartbroken. Okay? But he may decide to leave her out in the cold and not talk to her. Wow. This is a lot. Alicia, get ready, because when he comes back, okay, it's not going to be right away, but when he comes back, okay, get ready for a tower with his mother, because he's going to cut her off speaking. He's not going to speak to her, and she's going to blow her fucking gasket. That's what's going to happen. She's going to blow. She's going to be jealous and mad and angry. But he wants what he wants with the Nine of Cups. Yes. Sagittarius had somebody else. So the call of longing. See? He is still longing for you, but very defensive. And it's like he needs to do this to prove to himself. I don't know what he's trying to prove to himself. That he can make the decisions that are best for him. Yeah. Okay. So that's prove yourself for him. You're going to have to use your intuition, right? Is he, I would question, why is he coming back? Is because this other chickie leaves. Then it's like, okay, what's plan B? Are you plan B? You shouldn't be plan B. You know what I mean? Or is it through that relationship, mini relationship, it's not going to last long. He recognizes, no, that's not what I want. And he leaves, right? There's a difference. So which is it? You're going to have to understand, trust your intuition. I'm going to gaze into the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Hang on. Okay, this is weird. I'm looking at Capricorn, right? And I'm looking at the pentacle, and it's turning into a tooth. Now, Capricorn rules teeth. That's part of the body that Capricorn rules. She could be gritting her teeth or something like that. Like, really, you know, when somebody's mad, you know, like that. Tooth. I don't know what else that would mean. I think a tooth fairy, but I don't think it means that. She aches. You know when you have a toothache? That's how much it bothers her. She is it just keeps her up. Toothache can keep you up if you're in pain. That's what she's going to be feeling, because her world is about to crumble, or will crumble soon. I would say within the next 4 months. Now, let me get an Alice card for you. Hey, Mystic. How are you? Falling. Don't be afraid to take a leap. So if he comes back and you feel that it's all good, don't be afraid to take a leap. Okay? Trust your intuition. So what is your second question? Explore God. Yes. Is there a long list for? Nope, you would be next. I have one question left for Mystic God. Mystic God. I'm sorry, Explore God. I'm looking at your name. Yes, then it's open. How does the Capricorn that I'm dating feel about our connection? Oh, you're dating a Capricorn. Oh boy. You got Capricorns all over, huh? Teeth also bite. That's true. Why? That's true. That's very true. Oh, you sent a donation for PayPal? Let's see. Those Capricorns, I tell ya. I tell ya, those Capricorns. Well, thank you for your donation, Mystic. All right, so we're going to see. We're going to see what's going on, Explore God, with your Capricorn. Thank you, Valerie, for your super chat. How does the Capricorn explore God as dating feel about their connection? Okay, 2 of Wands, 7 of Cups, Page of Swords. Okay, so the Capricorn envisions a life with you, is envisioning a world with you, okay? His challenge right now is his options, all right? So he's like, he's spying on you, he's watching you, he's learning about you. He's trying to become whole, right? Become balanced with the 6 of Swords. He's trying to come from a more peaceful place, but he's taking his time. He's got fear of abandonment, which is funny. Did that come up? Or was that Alicia? He's got fear of abandonment, right? So he also may be thinking about a reunion with somebody, or wait a minute. Like he wants to make an offer, but who is it going to be to? Who is it going to be to? He's struggling, right? Because he's got some people here. He's got 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups. He wants his cake and he wants to eat it too, right? He wants the 10 of Cups, but he can't have all 7 cups. He can't have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, right? So this is his challenge, getting over ego. Stop being a trickster. 7 of Swords and 5 of Swords, that's emotional manipulation. 7 of Swords is trying to get away with something, right? So Page of Swords. He's trying to figure out his direction. He knows in order to be with you fully, he needs to heal and he needs to change. He needs to find his truth. He needs to grieve over this past person. Okay? He needs to let go. Okay? He does see you as an opportunity, but he really needs to let go. He wants to invest time and energy into you, but he can't fully do that until he lets go. But he may, he may have sort of an awakening here. Regarding the 7 of Swords behavior. Now, how long it's going to take him to get out of this, I don't know, because there's more than one person here. There's a person from the past that seems prominent, but there could also be somebody else, particularly, what sign is he? It's either a fire or water sign. Right? Let's see. Sounds like this. Yes, Sagittarius. That makes total sense to me. Sagittarius. Hang on. So we have strength renewed, stepping away and standing tall. He's going to need to step away because he's going to need to look at all of his options. He's going to need to look at himself and gain the strength of the heart to know where his destiny lies so that he can begin to walk on that path, right? The Emperor knows. The standing tall card is like the Emperor looking out, making that vision, and then going out to make it happen, right? It's like utilizing your intuition as well. So I'm going to gaze at strength renewed, okay, to see what this is about. It's like looking through the eyes of the heart. I'm seeing eyes here. I'm seeing like a little creature near the heart. And it's like he wants to let his heart out. He wants to set it free. And he's on his way to finding, she's holding the sword of truth, right? Her truth. It's Leo energy. But he needs to get there in his own way, finding his own truth in order to rise in love, right? And express it the way that that helps him instead of hinders him. Because the way that he's expressing it now is all over the place to everybody. And that's through sex, that's through passion. That's not the only thing in love, right? It's like he's chopping up his heart and giving a little here, a little here, a little here. That's not giving your entirety to one. There's no power in that. This, there's power in. Because you take your power back. You take your heart back and decide who you want to give it to. So, that is what I have for you. Explore God. So, Mystic, what's your question? But hang on one moment. Nature calls. So I will be right back. Okay. All right. All right. Here we go, Mystic. How will Frankie feel if I do cord cutting ritual between us? Okay. How will Frankie feel? What sign are you? What sign is Frankie? Teddy bear. I'm a Gemini. He's a Cancer. Okay. If I do a cord cutting ceremony, how will Frankie feel? I think Frankie will be lost. Because Frankie thought that you were his destiny at one point. So it may skew his direction. Like, where am I going? What am I doing? Right? It may skew his vision of life with you. Teddy bear. Okay. Hey, short life. Good morning. I just feel like he's not where he needs to be, and it burdens me. So, because he still wants a future with you, right? And he's very imbalanced without you. So his lack of direction, was there somebody else? Was there a mistress? Doing tarot, short life. Was there a mistress? Because there's a fire sign here. Ah, you're the mistress. So she was the mistress in your relationship, really. He hid her. Wow. So he's challenged to heal. If you do this, you should do it. His challenge is finding out his direction, what his world's going to look like. So he's going to need strength here. Right? He doesn't want to let you go. And this is why his heart, whoops. I can't let him do that to me. He's not loyal to his wife at all. Right. So he feels that if he is patient, wow, he's going to get a huge wake-up call if you do this. And it's going to like shock his system with the tower. So I feel like he feels if he invests time and energy in trying to get you back, that it will work. But yeah, he's going to try to show you he's stable, but it doesn't matter because the wife is still there. Right? So he's not sure he's going to be, he would juggle you with the Two of Pentacles and the Sun. So she's a Leo. right? So he thinks if he's patient enough, you guys can resurrect what you had. He's sad about it. He will be sad about it, but he will eventually move forward. He feels like he will move forward with you as a secret love. But you need to do this. Doesn't matter what he thinks. What he thinks and what will actually happen are two different things, right? Yeah, crazy. So cut the crazy cord. All right? Cut the crazy cord. Yeah. How long were you with him before you found out? How long did he keep this from you? So that's something. His wife was the mistress in your relationship. That's crazy. 6 months. Holy shit. He's going to feel you cut him off. That's going to cause him to look. But he's going to be sort of in dreamland. Like, okay, what can I do to get this back? What can I, what's my song? What's my vibration? What can I do? How can I look at this? No, but he's sort of, that's like in dreamland. All must have prizes. And with this, I feel like he wants to make everybody happy, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. He wants to keep both of you, but it's not going to happen. So actually, let me gaze into this. Exactly. So cut that shit off. Cut it off. Archangel Michael for cord cutting. Wow. Oh. All right, I'm feeling like I was seeing a diamond here in the third eye, and then I was seeing sort of a symbol. Not sure what it was. I'm hearing wind. That wasn't the wind symbol, but I'm hearing wind. Well, okay, you are air. I feel like you need to pay attention to what's around you, what the universe is trying to give you with messages. And it may be like from a bird, from nature somewhere, something that's air oriented, like a bird or the wind or, a butterfly, something that's flying. Okay. That's going to give you a message. If they cheat with you, they will cheat on you. Yes, exactly, Tim. Yep. Oh, that's good. Mystic, that's exactly what you need. That's exactly what you need. Exactly. Connect with Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. He is wind. I'm actually hearing wind and rain because Archangel Raphael, right, who I call in all the, all my peeps every day before I do a reading. So he is the east. He is the wind. He is the color yellow, although he is the color green as well. Green is healing, right? I always associate that with he's yellow, and Gabriel, which is water, is blue, and yellow and blue make green. So I'm getting wind and rain. Okay, and I feel the combination there will be healing, right? Because you've got the yellow, which is the solar plexus, life force, the blue, which is the throat chakra, right? Speaking, you need to speak what you want to the universe. Speak what, if you want the cord cutting, you want this to end, you want the connection to be cut, you need to speak it as well. Okay, and feel it in your heart, which is the green. Okay, so all three colors, have them in your mind, and all in the two elements, right? Actually three, because you're speaking it into the ether. The ether would be the fifth element. Okay, you're very welcome. All righty. Who's next? Valerie. Valerie. We're back. What's up? What's your pleasure? What is your question? Need a cough drop. 6. Off balance and love. Okay, what is Brandon's mom telling him about me? How will she react to his being home? What is Brandon's mom telling him? Brandon, mom. What is she telling him? All right, she's telling him to be strong. Let me see what this is. Wait a minute. She's telling him to end it. Oh. She's telling him to end the secret love. There's somebody else here. She's telling him to end it because he's got too much going on. He is imbalanced. Does she believe you're pregnant? I feel like she may be intuitive and she may feel something. Faint line on 2 different types of tests. Very faint but undeniable. Oh, a false negative. She may feel something about you being pregnant. And that is going to be a challenge for him, to say the least, for her. Wow. Let me see this. Whoops. She's telling him to use his intuition about this decision that he needs to make in love. I mean, she's actually giving him good advice. Okay? Despite the fact that she's jealous of whoever he's with, right? And probably controlling, but she is giving him good advice. She's telling him to take a leap of faith. I don't know if he wants to take this on somebody else, or this could be, go and be free and find your passion. Like, focus on what you want from the universe. So that way you know where your heart lies. That's what she's telling him. She's telling him to release. You got the release card, walk with wings and spread your wings. She wants him to find his passion. She wants him to fly. Like I said, she's giving him good advice, which is what she wants to do, which is, she's being a mom. And I do feel she has an inkling that you may be pregnant. And I say that because the Empress is in the challenge position. And that would be in the challenge position because if you're pregnant, that's going to be a challenge for him. And a challenge for her. Then what? Then what does she do? She's not going to turn you away. Wait a minute, what? Oh no. She opens his mail. Oh. Oh no. And is that your second question? Let me pick one to gaze into first. I'm going to gaze into the Empress. Kind of can't fathom that I am even looking at these tests. It doesn't make sense. I've taken thousands of Prego tests in my life. Oh, wow. The heck? There's some. Oh, that's Ted. I'm like, there's something moving in my house. It's Ted. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm looking at the throat chakra, right? Because I'm like, okay, let me see if her throat chakra will say anything about saying anything. And what I'm getting is this shadow sort of over here standing out. So it doesn't cover her entire throat, but I feel like she doesn't want to say anything. Will she? I think that's a question of scruples she's going to have to deal with. And that's why this is a challenge. She's going to be like, what kind of mother am I if I keep this from him? I feel like she will tell him. I do feel like she will tell him. But maybe a process. What's your second question, Val? Yep. Whoops. So what's your second question? Oh, I didn't get an Alice. Let me get an Alice for you. Let's see. Becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger and fresh perspective. She's going to need to be brave if she tells him or when she tells him. So it's going to help her. It's going to teach her a lesson. I'll tell you that. All right. All right. Hang on. Okay. All right. Does Brandy want to come back? Yes. He does, but then he questions himself. He doesn't know if you'll take him back. It's, he's got this Two of Swords thing. He's got two paths that he could go down. He doesn't want to let the other path go. This is Capricorn. Capricorn again, this is a challenge, a new beginning. Also, with you, there's an apology here that he is challenged to give you when he does come back. You know, there's sadness. Then there's also the King of Wands, meaning there could be somebody else. Yeah, because he's hiding. The King of Wands can commit, yes, but the King of Wands can easily, you know, the King of Wands comes from the Knight of Wands, so can easily play. And I feel like he has. So he's challenged with that. He's got a couple challenges in order to come back. So see, he doesn't even know. Moving on or walking away. He wants to create something with you, but he needs to walk away from somebody or walk away from a commitment with you. So he goes back and forth. Wow. Needing to make this decision. What are you going to do? He's trying to figure out what his destiny is. Is it this water sign? Wow. Then there's a Taurus. Oh, shit. What are you doing, Brandon? He has a lot of passion for you. And he doesn't know how he's going to heal over you. So this is his thing. He's fearing losing you, but there's still a third party besides his mother. He wants to be the emperor for you, right? And take a leap of faith because he is happy with you, but there's somebody else. So what's he going to do? He keeps going back and forth. What am I going to let go of? He's going to choose. See? So it's like he's regressing. He has two choices, basically, besides people. It's two paths. Do I grow or do I not? Do I grow or do I ignore and escape? Two paths. So I feel like he has a desire to reunite with you, but there's so much challenge that keeps him back because he has the secret. Right? I mean, can he let this person go and then tell you what happened? I don't know. He could, but will he? Right? The nature of the beast is love. And that is what sums it up. You know, the acceptance that love is imperfect. Nobody is perfect. But who am I dreaming about? That's the challenge. What is my vibration? Who is in line with my path? Right? This can be major growth for him to learn this and to live this. But what will he choose? Dun, dun, dun. What will he choose? I'm going to gaze into the Knight of Wands for this one. Right? What did I say? The what? The secret was somebody else. A Queen of Wands. I almost said twin flame. Huh. Sure, Miss Francis. Okay. Let's see. What the heck? I'm hearing twist and shout. You know that the twist, doing the twist. And like I'm gazing at the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands has his mouth open. So it's like he just wants to scream. He's got all this energy he needs to let out, and he's letting it out in the Knight of Wands way, being in and out of people's lives. Ah, then this is that person. This is that individual. Interesting how twins of twins are coming together. Twins of twins. I think it's because you feel the energy, right? It's like the collective energy of the twin flames. Interesting, huh? Twin of a twin. But not twins, right? Holding the energy though. He has committed. Oh, and run from 10 situations? Holy shit. Well, if that ain't Knight of Wands, I don't know what is. Wow. That's crazy, Val. That's absolutely crazy. Oh, I didn't pull a Alice. Did I pull a Alice? I don't think so. Oops. I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure, precipice of change, and pause before action. And you know what came to my mind as I was doing this was I would wait, if you find out you're pregnant, I would wait to see what he does do. I'm not saying don't tell him. Timing. You don't want to wonder if he left because you were pregnant, right? See what he does. Does he come back? Give it a certain amount of time in your mind, like 3 months, 6 weeks, I don't know, whatever it is. You know, it's a short time span, because if you end up being with this person for the rest of your life, you're always going to wonder. And that's going to show up in the relationship, and the child will feel it. So, small sacrifice for, you know. Now, I'm not saying don't tell him. I think you should tell him, but. And then doesn't it take like, what did they say, 8 weeks? Some people want to wait like 8 weeks because that's when, sort of a danger time or something is over. I forget what it's called. So, which you don't want to, introducing people that find out you're pregnant, like his mom finds out you're pregnant, right? And you're only 2 weeks pregnant. The energy that she's giving off to that fetus, what is it? Is it jealousy? Is it, you know what I mean? When the fetus is growing. So I think it's going to benefit everybody. But don't do it because I said so. I'm not a doctor. It's just my intuition. Oh, being 42? Well, there's a lot of people 42 that have babies now. I mean, shit, wasn't there like was it an 80-year-old or a 60-year-old that had a baby? Something like that. Who was the oldest person that had a baby? That's a good question. I want to know. What is, who is the oldest to have, to give birth? No, to have a baby. Actually. Zinju Tian, who is 67 years old when she gave birth in 2023, set a new record for the oldest woman to give birth naturally. How did Zinju Tian 67? Like, what, did she go into menopause? Okay, it says, I mean, you can. It's usually accomplished with donor eggs and in vitro fertilization. So you can be, there's no set oldest age when you can get pregnant naturally. But fertility starts to decline as you age. So does that mean it's impossible when you're in menopause? Or, like, wouldn't she be over menopause already? Like, how is that possible? Twins at 50. Wow. My mom had a baby naturally at 42. Wow. Look at that synchronicity. So how does that happen at 67? I mean, was she not in menopause? I don't know how that's possible. Is it a miracle? That's amazing. Wow, that's a lot of stress on a body at 67. The uterus can carry a healthy embryo made when someone else's egg I didn't even notice that was the same age as me. Some of my neighbors were up there. Yeah, but 67. That's what I'm saying. How? And this was naturally. It wasn't in vitro. How? Now, question. In menopause? Oops. Let's see. I don't think you can. No. You do not produce eggs and you can't get pregnant naturally. However, you might still get pregnant with the help of fresh or frozen donor eggs or your previously frozen eggs. Then how did she become pregnant then? If she was not producing eggs, how did she become pregnant? She had to have produced an egg. Is it like, when men get fixed, right, and have a vasectomy, there's like a 0.001 or whatever chance to be fertile? The sperm just decreases to a very low count. Is that the same thing in menopause, or you produce absolutely no eggs? I am even missing a fallopian tube because I had ectopic pregnancy with scarlet. 1 in 40,000 chance. Wow. I used in vitro fertilization with scarlet during prime situation, married, home, etc., and couldn't get pregnant with grace. Wow. That's freaking amazing. Menopause. That doesn't see, they're saying no, you can't get pregnant after menopause, but 67, she definitely was in menopause after menopause. So how do they explain that? Nobody wants to talk about that. Like, was it a miracle? That was this year. Did you hear a shooting sound just now? No, why? No, it was a natural pregnancy. Let me recheck. Who is the oldest? Children conceived. No, that's not what I'm asking. Yeah, see, this is it looks yeah. Chinese woman 67 gives birth to a baby girl and claims to be the world's oldest mother to conceive naturally. They told the hospital they conceived naturally. The 67-year-old could be the world's oldest mother if her claim proves to be true. It was a cesarean weighing 5.6 pounds. The world's current oldest natural mother, Dawn Brooke, fell pregnant aged 58, while the world's oldest mother is reported to be a 74-year-old Indian woman. I know, right? Ancient Chinese secret. Yeah. India does a lot of IVF. It's more available in that country. Makes you wonder if they're right about women not producing any eggs. All it takes is one, right? All right, I'm going to do another Capricorn and then Aquarius Pisces. So it's on one video. Okay. So Capricorn. Why is this stopping? What the heck? All right, why is the time being weird? My computer is being weird. It's jumping from, like, I'm trying to timestamp, and it says 1:41:30. Then it's going to 35. Then it's going to 40. It's doing it by 5-second increments. Why? Hey, 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 Capricorn. This is your sacred scribe here, ready to do your daily dose or weekly dose of Love Tarot. So, Capricorn, let's see what's going on for your week. We're going to take it from Tuesday to Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, you also have another reading on another video, but I'm trying to get all three on one video here. Okay. So on Tuesday, you have the Page of Wands, right? I feel like there's a lot of optimism about where you're going next. That's where I'm getting with the Page of Wands. Set in motion. It's like things are set in motion for you. You have a plan, Stan. That's what's going on. And you're very happy about this plan. Okay, you've done your research. You've done your due diligence as to where you want to go, the path you want to go down. And that's where you're headed on Tuesday. Wednesday is the Three of Swords. Wednesday, I feel like there's a recognition of something that you need to heal in your heart. There's some sort of separation anxiety that you're having. I'm not sure with whom. Let's see. Queen of Wands. This could be a fire sign. Okay, this could be somebody at work. This could be a mistress, right? Who's this Queen of Wands to you? I feel like this is a mistress, Capricorn, and maybe they're not your mistress anymore, or they're, I don't know, they're on vacation somewhere and they're not with you and you're having separation anxiety. Now, when Thursday, you have the Seven of Pentacles, and that is talking about deciding where you're going to invest your time and energy in, whom you're going to invest your time and energy in. And this includes work and play. So it's both. You're trying to find that balance. So you're trying to find not only the passion about work, but the passion regarding love. Where is your direction? Where are you headed in? Stop thinking about the time it's going to take. Stop it. I'm getting that with the Wheel of Fortune. It doesn't matter. The time is now. And then the time is now. And then the time is now. Just continue with that. Friday, you have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is this internal conflict. You may be worried about competition as far as work is concerned. No, you're your best competition, period. Stop it. There's no, the only need really, I feel, to look at competition is for strategy, right? And then let it go. Okay. And then you're working, right? Something's off and you want to improve, go check out the competition. What are they doing? Let me, see if anything inspires me, not to do something they're doing, but just for inspiration, just for knowledge. But here you're worrying about it. You're worrying about it. Don't walk away from something because you're worried about competition. Capricorn, you climb the mountain. You don't stop and turn around. Saturday, you have the Six of Cups. I feel like through appreciation, there's going to be an appreciation about past loves, right? Now, this has to do with this heart healing. And it's going to trigger something in your intuition, actually. You're going to see an opportunity. You're going to examine something and appreciate it. And I feel like that's about to bring good things into your life. Anxiety and fear, can be overcome. And I do feel that you do, because you You may be anxious and fearful that you're not going to overcome some sort of situation from the past. Okay, but you will heal. You will see that higher perspective and you will gain more confidence. On Sunday, you have the Three of Wands. What you've been waiting for is here. And I feel like really what you've been waiting for is yourself to show up. So stability, balance, once you've reached that state, Capricorn, your heart is going to overflow. And you could have a water sign here, okay, in love. And that's the truth. You're going to offer your heart here. And you're going to move on in a way that you haven't before, in a balanced way of the masculine, feminine, and the child within. You're moving on to peace. So I feel like you do work things out. You let things go. And this results in change that you're going to be happy about. Let's get some oracle. Piercing the mist, stepping away and standing tall. Absolutely. I love this progression here. Piercing the mist, you're looking within and you recognize something. You recognize something about yourself, your experiences, what you want, your desires, and then you step away to look at it, right? There's a realization that I'm hearing the world is your oyster. Things are about to open up for you and you can feel it. So believe it. Standing tall is about being the emperor, knowing that you have everything within you to manifest what you want on the outside, envisioning it, feeling it, and then getting in line and acting on it. And so you will. So awesome new beginning here, Capricorn. I want to be queen. It's funny, and I kind of always feel the Queen of Pentacles with this card. And that's what you are, stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, and passing a test. So the universe could be testing you right now, right? But I feel like you will pass it. You will pass it with flying colors. Okay, there's a lot of growth here. And you're going to gain a lot of confidence, right? And release a lot of shit that you just don't need. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope that resonated. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in a reading, you can go to yoursacredscribe.etsy.com, or you can join me live here every day and ask a question for $777 in Super Chat or PayPal. You have a good one, and I will catch you on the flip side of your weekly dose of Love Tarot. Namaste, Capricorn. Thank you, Diana, for the Super Chats. You donated. Oh, okay. Oh, so Miss Francis donated. Are you here, Miss Francis, or? Thank you for the donation. Or thank you for the Super Chat, Diana. And I think Miss Francis is coming back for her question. So Diana, how are you? Hey, Cicero. How are you? How are you? How you doing, Diana? How's it hanging, Diana? Dirty Diana. I always think of that MJ song, When You Arrive. I am great. Thank you, thank you. What is your question? What is your question? What is the Aries currently feeling about me? You Pisces? I'm trying to remember my association, and I think it was Dirty Diana, right? You need to clean up. So that's associated with water. So I'm thinking Pisces. Are you Pisces? Or is it Cancer? See, that's how my mind works. I have to associate it. And with you, it's Michael Jackson. That's funny. And okay. I listen to him almost every day. Never gets old. Just doesn't. All right, so what is the Aries currently feeling for Diana? What is the Aries currently feeling for Diana? 3 of Wands. The Magician. The Knight of Swords. Is the Aries waiting for you? Waiting for you to come? Or no, wait. Is there somebody else involved? Who's the King of Pentacles? Is there somebody else involved? And is this a twin? The Pisces male. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're asking about the Aries, right? I thought this was the Aries. And you have an Aries and a Pisces. Okay. Okay. Does he have anybody as well? Is there somebody else as well for him? Yeah, Taurus. Okay. That's the King of Pentacles. And is this Aries your twin, or is this Taurus his twin? You don't know. Okay, let's see if we can get a hint here. The challenge is manifesting. What was your question? I'm going to make sure I'm... Okay, what is he currently feeling? Okay. Okay, he's feeling stuck between a rock and a hard place. I feel like, it's between you and the ex, and it seems like somebody's a twin here. All right, so there's 3 people. Yeah, you don't know about this third person. You don't know he's involved with the ex. I can tell you he is. Okay. He feels very passionate about you, but he knows something has to end. because he knows that he's hanging on to this Taurus, and he has to end that in order to move forward with you. He has to walk away. So he's in love with you, but he's got two decisions to make. It's like his head and his heart, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. His head and his heart. Which one is he going to listen to? Like, does he have children with the Taurus and he's thinking practicality, like I need to be there until my children are old enough? I need to be responsible. Yes. Okay. So you're his heart, she's his head. That's what I'm feeling. So you can't make him choose either or, right? And if this is your twin, well, this isn't surprising. Put it that way, not surprising if it's your twin. Wild at heart, night watch, sweet temptation. So he can't stop. It's like, it could be codependency. This could even be a toxic relationship, sexual addiction. It could be many things. But he feels like you're a sweet temptation. So, tell me about the sweet temptation. Creation. Is he your twin? Because I'm getting your energies. Oh, I wish I could decipher that. He wants to be happy with you. He has a lot of passion for you, right? But he has temptations outside of you. So, he has to make a decision for himself. Where'd that card go? Oh, he has to make the decision to walk away. But you have to make a decision too between the two of them. So this is what I was telling you yesterday or the day before, I think. It's like you have a choice, he has a choice. But what if like he chooses you, but you choose somebody else? And then that somebody else chooses somebody else, then everybody's screwed. Right? It's just like paying it forward. I'm joking, but you know what I mean. Let me pick one to gaze at. That's where I'm stuck. Okay. Now I'm going to gaze into sweet temptation. I can find the card. Why am I losing this card? Why is this card disappearing? What? Did I put it here? No. No. Yes, I did. Wild at heart. Yeah, because he wants to be free, right? I don't know why I put that away. He wants to be free. But he's very defensive because he's been hurt. So that plays a factor as well. And he's always on guard because he's hiding this. He's hiding what's going on with the ex. This card just cracks me up. Look at this card. The faces. This blonde on top kills me. This blonde fairy, her face. Yeah, he's disguising something. Like I'm feeling like this fairy is like disguised. and it almost was like she was disguised as a male. That reminds me, they're giving me Shakespeare's. I forget which story. What's the name of that book? Yeah, I know. I was asking if you were here earlier, and you weren't, so I took Diana's question. And you're coming up next, so it's like the masculine and the feminine. So this is your twin. Yeah. I think that's what it just told me. I mean, you decide, right? But I feel like that's what it just told me. Okay. Diana, you really have to let us know how this all pans out with everybody. Seriously. As the tribe turns. All right. Miss Francis, what is your question? And thank you, Explore God, for the donation. What's your question? And thank you, Diana, for your donation. Okay, Miss Francis. And then okay, what's your question, Miss Miss Francis? Okay, so Explore God. Explore God. What's your question? 1, 2. What will happen to my court case with my ex-husband regarding my son? He is a Libra and I am a Leo. My son is a Cancer. His lawyer is, let me write this down. He is Leo. And he's a Libra. Libra. Explore God is a Cancer. Oh no, Leo. Sorry. Leo. Sun is Cancer. Okay. Right? All right. So let's see. What will happen to my court case with my ex-husband regarding my son? Oops. Okay. What will happen? Well, that would be like a YouTube membership. Why? If I went that route or something. All right, so what will happen to my court case? Okay. What's going to happen? Oh, wait. Do you get a male judge or a female judge? Do you know yet? Female. Okay. Let's see what's going to happen with your court case. Whoa. Okay. There's going to be, you need patience, first of all. There's going to be an offer, actually, an opportunity. Like, you might settle. There's a little bit of sadness. I feel like you won't get entirely what you want, right? You've got anxiety and fear here, but you've got offerings from the heart, offerings from the pocket. So money and love, I like that balance, but you're nervous about the outcome. And then there's also sadness about the end, of the relationship, right? So this female could be a Gemini. Gemini or water sign. Well, you're probably an emperor and empress. All right. So this judge is trying to look at this and trying to seek the truth, which I like, because the Queen of Swords will use her intuition, which a judge isn't supposed to do. But how can you not? Right? It's a part of you. You have to go with that. So I feel like she's going to look at both sides. She's going to try to leave her emotion out of it. That's going to be a challenge, right? It's in the challenge position. At the same time, trying to seek that higher knowledge, that higher divine knowledge to make the decision that will get everybody balanced and moving forward. House and home. What sign it? Leo. Okay. Is there something you're not saying? There's something you're not saying. There's something hidden. I feel like what are you hiding? Explore God. Are you keeping something to yourself? Is there somebody else? Is there a Knight of Wands? Do you have a boyfriend that you're not saying anything about? Mm-hmm. Yep. See, be careful. Be careful about not telling the truth. Okay, I was in the same situation you were in. Okay, going to divorce court, and I had a boyfriend. Do I tell the court or do I not tell the court? And I asked my guides. My guide said, tell the truth. And I'm like, but, right? But, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. They said, tell the truth. So I did. And it worked out. Well, that's a long story, right? It's like the verdict worked out in my favor, but that's just another story. We have been divorced for almost a year now. Oh, you've been divorced. Okay. Still. If there is a question that you are asked, that don't deflect. Answer the question. Yes, I have a boyfriend. Don't hide it. Don't hide it. Don't. Because you're dealing with somebody who's intuitive. The Queen of Swords is going to find the truth. If she feels like you're hiding something and lying, it's going to go against you. She's going to not trust what you're saying, anything you're saying. So then it's going to lean towards his favor. You see? You tell the truth. There's a resonance there with your character. Okay. She's offering something that really, is not to her benefit, say. However, she may believe everything else you say thereafter. Right? So, think about this. Think about this. You may sit there and try to analyze, it's not going to go in my favor, it's not going to go in my favor, but you have to trust that the truth will prevail. Truly. Because it's going to bite you in the ass if you don't. He lives in another country. Doesn't matter. Okay? You can only control what you do. Your actions, your responses. And your responses here, this is telling me that you need to tell the truth. This needs to be revealed. Right? I know it's about custody, yes, but if they're asking a question about a boyfriend, you need to say, yes, I have a boyfriend. Yes, I'm living with the boyfriend, whatever's going on. You need to be truthful so that she can make a fair decision. If she feels you're hiding something, her intuition is going to know. Okay. It doesn't matter where the boyfriend lives, okay? So I'm just telling you what this is saying. So I feel like the answer to your question is, if you tell the truth, yes, it will work out in your favor. If you don't tell the truth, no, it will not. Unity, making sure that you're balanced before you go to court. Body, mind, and spirit. Okay? Taking time alone to really think about this. Stepping away, right? And sort of viewing the situation as an observer of yourself, the situation, the ex, the child, and looking at everything from an emperor's perspective. Okay? What truth? He has 19 charges against him in our home state. He can't even live in the state because he is on. I'm not talking about him. See, this is what happens. You're thinking, you're looking outside of yourself and you're saying, but he did this and he did that. Doesn't matter. I'm not talking about what he is doing, not doing. I don't care if he's in jail, not in jail. I don't care what he's doing. What this is telling me is that you don't tell the truth that you have a boyfriend. That's what I'm talking about. That's what this is saying. Period. It's not saying anything about what he's doing. Let the lawyers deal with that. The 19 charges, right, to fight their case. That's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to tell them, listen, he has 19 charges. I'm not saying don't tell your lawyer that, but you need to worry about your responses. That is what is going to affect this case. I don't care how many charges he has. Because he could sit up there and tell them about all the charges and he could be truthful. And just because it's 19 charges doesn't mean that the judge won't believe him over you. Because if she doesn't trust something about you, nope. That's what I'm saying. It may sound like it's impossible, but I'm telling you, I experienced it. And well, I will tell you, if you're looking at a court case, okay, because I went through this, I did research about what I should do to have the best outcome for all concerned. Okay. How I should react. I focused on that. So I actually did a ceremony. I forget if it was a new moon or full moon. I haven't done a lot of ceremonies, but I did one for this one to manifest what is best for all concerned. Right. And I said what I wanted, right? What you wanted the outcome to be, but for the good and good of all concerned. And then I also looked up a prayer. I can't remember what it is, but there's a prayer. There's an angel that deals with court cases. And it was this prayer that I said, 3 times a day for so many days or something like that. And I did that. And then I brought some crystals to court that they told me to bring and had them with me. And it worked for the court case. Not talking about after the court case. That was a different story. But for the court case, it worked. So look into that as well. The prayer was pretty powerful, I have to say. Okay. I forget what saint it was. I wasn't even aware it was. It's a pretty long prayer, but I wasn't even aware it existed. So let me pick one to gaze at. I know it sounds ridiculous because you're looking at what he's doing, but stop looking outside of yourself and look inside, because that's where the solution is, not what you're seeing, not pointing a finger. I'm going to look at, you're going to be tempted too. You're going to be tempted. I'm going to look at the devil. Something's growing. Okay, you got to be careful of what you let grow. You're going to be tempted to lie. I don't care if you think it's a small lie, you're going to be tempted to lie. And it's going to grow. It's going to grow. and it's going to take root. And then there's nothing you can do about it once you do it. I don't know. This is what this is telling me. It's going to take root. Why would you lie? Because this says that you're hiding something about your boyfriend. You're not saying it. You're hiding it for a reason. So you're going to be tempted to not say anything. So just be aware. I just want you to be aware as the court case goes along, because you never know what's going to pop up. The questions, what do you call those questions? The interrogatory questions or whatever. All right. The questions that you get, that you're going to be asked, that you need to answer. Okay. This is what I see. This is what I see. Just be aware if you are tempted, don't do it, because there may be a thought, right? Because I know you think I'm not going to lie, but then something comes out and you're asked a question and you're like, how should I answer this question? That's when you need to be aware. You are rare and free. There are not many like you. So think about your character. I'm okay, why? Think about your character, okay? Your integrity. As you go through this court case, try not to think about him, what he's doing, what he did. Concentrate on yourself and your composure and your desire, right, to get the outcome that you want. Picture yourself getting the outcome that you want. All right, and believe that it will be true. Okay? And if you do that, it will go in your favor. Wow. So that's what I have for you. And it's funny, explore God. Jesus just answered that. See, he's here. And that's what he said. If you do that, you will win. He keeps saying yes. I appreciate that. Why? But thank you, explore God, and good luck. You need to let us know how this works out. Six is up there, and that's about balance and love. You have one up. You are aware already, explore God, right? You are enlightened. So there's more awareness when you're enlightened, right? Light is information than when you're not. Think about when you weren't enlightened. I remember when I wasn't. You're just not aware. It's because you don't know what you don't know. And that's all this is saying, is be aware of your integrity and who you are. That's plain and simple. It doesn't make sense, but will when the time is right. Yes, it will. And you'll come back and you'll say, oh my God. It will make sense. Okay, Miss Frances, are you present? Are you here, Miss Frances? Oh, yes. What's your question? My coworkers say he asks about me every day, but can't talk to me. Chuck LeBlanc's current thoughts of me. Who's Chucky? Now there's Chucky. You get Chucky. Oh, Miss Frances, I am tempted to send you Chucky doll. And the Bride of Chucky. Oh my God. Chucky got the hots for Miss Frances. Chuck LeBlanc's current thoughts of me. My new director of engineering that works for Sage. He knew I was getting fired that day and didn't tell me. Chucky. Let's see. His current thoughts of Miss Frances. You want a Chucky doll? You can do some voodoo. You could let it out. All right. All right. What's Chucky's feelings for Miss Frances? I'm telling you, Miss Frances, you know, it's interesting to me that you're always asking what other people think of you. And there is a common thread. The common thread is it's always the emperor and the empress, right? So he sees you as somebody who's got a lot of power and a lot of grace. And I'm hearing attitude, but in a good way. He feels that your challenge is your wounds. And this was coming out too. This comes out with people, right? See, this is how you know everybody's a mirror, right? And everybody's intuitive. They just don't recognize it. It turns into gossip instead of resonance and growth. So, see, the emperor and the empress, the masculine and the feminine. Wow. And the King of Wands. Yeah, Chucky thinks you're pretty powerful. Chucky thinks you are somebody who gives back, somebody who can juggle things, right? Somebody with a lot of passion who has something solid to offer. Chucky may have some feelings for you. Well, some passionate, sexy time vibes. And the challenge here Okay, he feels that your challenges sometimes are choices, right? And interference. There may be a little bit of jealousy from Chucky. I'm not sure why. Maybe because of your position. I mean, you got promoted twice in how long? In like 2 months? Something like that, right? So people watch you rise, and some people don't like it. If they're self-conscious, instead of admiring and learning from you, they become egotistical and jealous. So that's a little bit of Chucky. So Chucky's got some love-hate feelings. 5 of Swords and 8 of Wands, right? So he feels that, you know, sometimes it's what gets in your way of decisions are wounds from the past. Okay. Chucky's wrong about this, but he feels that, you know, there's a lack of intuition because of it, or it gets compromised because of it. But Chucky's wrong on that one. And I feel like he thinks that to make himself feel better. That's what I get. So the outcome is he feels like you know how to manifest, right? You get over things quickly. You bounce back, especially when it comes to work, right? You have to walk away from work, but you're bouncing back and you're manifesting. You may feel like you don't, what's the word? That you want to get your way. You want what you want. And offers that people try to give you, you ignore. Like the universe offers you things that you just ignore. Almost like a spoiled brat type thing, like the 9 of Cups, 4 of Cups type thing, right? You want your cake, you want it all. And you should have it all, Miss Francis. So Chucky can, you know. All right, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, and this is involving work. Chucky also feels that, you know, sometimes you're a little bit anxious and off balance. And this is true, but you recognize that and you ask for help. That's the difference. Because that happened in the past, if you remember. I need to get some Oracle. All right. Oracle. Let's see. Whoops. Okay. What's going on here? He's a director and makes more than me. It doesn't matter how much he makes. People get jealous. I don't care if they're billionaires. He doesn't like that I'm a people person and that a lot of people would gravitate towards me. Yeah, see? Now that has nothing to do with money. People are drawn towards you for certain things, and that's just your energy, right? And see, it's something money can't buy. Okay. Prove yourself, right? He feels that you feel you need to prove yourself to others, and that commitments may hold you back, right? But you're a free spirit and you can fly and express yourself very easily. right? And not be bothered by bullshit. Chucky doesn't know himself very well. I can tell you that because commemoration's on the bottom of the deck, but I feel like that has to do with Chucky. And you're reflecting something in Chucky that Chucky doesn't like about himself. Set your course. Know where you wish to go. Have a plan, the right direction. Yeah, he knows that. I mean, you're in Aries. Aries is direction. Cardinal sign, direction. Right? He knows that you know where you want to go. You go and you get it. Period. End of story. You're a fire sign. If you want something, you go get it. So let me gaze. I'm going to gaze in the Five of Swords. Chucky. There's Chucky's true colors here. Huh. I think you're right about the people. See, this is how you're intuitive. This happens a lot with you, and I'm doing your readings, Miss Francis. Chucky looks at you talking to people, and like what you just said, because I'm seeing like people in the sky, right? And you're right. That's what he is jealous of. Absolutely. So that's what I have for you, Miss Francis. Also remember how fragile the male ego is. Yeah. Anybody's ego is fragile, I think. I hate when I recognize my ego now. Like before, when you're unawakened, you don't know, right? So you're oblivious. When you're awakened and you have an egoic moment, it's like you get mad at it. You get mad and you don't even want to acknowledge it at first. So you ignore it. You go back and look at it later, but then it's like, fuck. But thank you, Miss Francis. All right. So, Diana. Dirty Diana. What's your question? I gotta put pictures on the wall. Feels bare. Diana, are you here? Calling on Diana. There you are. I want to know who I will be happier with, the Pisces or the Aries. I'm still so unsure. Okay. We're going to do one of those readings. Gotcha. Let's see. Who is Diana going to be happier with, the Pisces or the Aries? Let's see. It slaps more sometimes. Absolutely. Whoops. Diana. Pisces or Aries? Okay. We're going to do Pisces, Aries. Diana. Pisces or Aries? Who's she going to be happier with? Pisces, Aries. Pisces, Aries. Pisces, Aries. Pisces, Aries. Okay, the Pisces, you have the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, the Devil, and the Page of Cups. All right, so they're saying a love like no other. With the Pisces, it's a very magnetic love. With the Devil, you know what I find interesting, Diana? Like here, okay, it almost feels like twin energy with the Pisces. But the last reading, you had the twin energy come up. Not sure if it was the Pisces bleeding into it, but it felt like the Aries. So this poses a question that I had actually a week and a half ago about twin flames, right? Is it possible to have a dark twin flame and a light twin flame? You know, like, I don't know, because the Pisces feels a little bit dark. Okay, this feels lighter with the Aries. There's love here, both. Okay. I feel like the Pisces could be, I want to get another card on this Devil. I was going to say the Pisces could be a little bit toxic. Yes, okay. And I feel it's because, I'm not sure if it's the Pisces or you that likes their independence. And I'm also not sure if there's like, because I heard secret love. So I'm not sure if somebody would have a secret love in this relationship. There's a Pisces. Yes. So it may be the secret love is the twin or something like that. I don't know, because the twin flame energy like goes back and forth. So it could be because you have both of these people. Like maybe you're with the Pisces and you're playing with the twin, right? I don't know. You have to decide which one is your twin. It's very interesting energy. Let's shift over to the Aries for a moment. Okay. You're going to be investing time in the Aries if you go with the Aries. Okay. There's going to be a lot of romance, a lot of passion, a lot of action, a lot of attention. Okay. A lot of attention, a lot of messages, a lot of love. Again, somebody is going to be juggling. What the heck? In both cases, somebody's juggling. I don't know if it's you or them. But in both cases, somebody is juggling. Yep. Jeez. So I don't know. When you're in a relationship and there's three people, that's not fun. That's not happy. So temporary happiness, sure, on both parts. Passion, sure, on both parts. But eventually it's going to collapse because there's three people. Unless that's okay with you. Oh, no. Well, that's what I'm saying. Are you... I don't know. Only you would know that. Only you would know that. You, the only one that can control you, right? But that's what's coming up here. Because somebody doesn't want to let go of the other. So if you know that you're somebody who is like, when I'm in a relationship, I can't let go of the past, so you keep going back, then it would be you. It could be both of you, right? That's also a thing. Spread your wings. See, I told you somebody likes their freedom. But it's in that freedom that they take advantage of the time and use it unwisely, right? Wild at heart. See? Same thing here. Wild at heart. I mean, it's good to be independent and do what you want, but there's, boundaries if you're taken, right? So, I don't know. Is it you? You have to decide that. I don't know, Diana. Is that why MJ's song keeps coming up? Huh, Diana? Yes. See? Falling. Now you're going to have me look at these lyrics. The unknown, descent, momentum, change. And nature communication, flower energies, fairy energies, and elemental energies. I feel like getting out in nature is really going to help you to decipher this. And if it is you, ask yourself why. Why do you need something extra? Because it's not about the person that you're with. It's always about you and not knowing who you are. So I would say if you think this is you, know who you are before you commit. Because then you stay in line with your integrity. You know who you are. You know who you want, period. Nobody else, right? Oh my God. So, Diana, that's what I have for you. The Pisces is a very long, toxic relationship. The Aries is new and fun-loving, but I am scared of the unknown. What if he is just as bad as the Pisces? You're a Pisces, right? So you're very intuitive. You got to trust your intuition. You got to trust your intuition on that one. I mean, I know it's hard, Diana. It's challenging. You are very welcome, Diana. All right, so we're going to do Aquarius. Aquarius. Hey, Aquarius. This is your sacred scribe here, ready to do your weekly dose of Love Tarot. So, Aquarius, we're going to see what's going on Tuesday through Sunday. We're going to get one card at a time, And then we're going to get some clarifiers and some oracle cards going on. Okay. So we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. So Tuesday, you have the 5 of Pentacles, Aquarius. I feel like you're letting something go here. And with letting something go, you feel empty. But you feel like you have to make this decision. Oh, wow. In order to commit. Maybe you're making a decision between 2 people. This is what it feels like. It could be a similar scenario, but not quite the same, like a job or, I don't know, place of living or something. It's like you're sacrificing something for something else. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You want to commit, so you need to make this decision. So you're looking at something from a higher perspective and you're making that decision. Okay, this decision needs to be made, period, done, over with. On Wednesday, you are moving forward with this decision. And it could involve work. Maybe you're moving. Okay, you're focusing on building your world. Again, decision making. I feel like it's decision after decision. Thursday, you're looking at an opportunity. It's like you're studying it. You're pretty excited about it. It's what you've been waiting for, and that's the truth. Okay? Friday, you have love. I'm hearing love, 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 crazy love. And that's from the movie Phenomenon, if that means anything. But there's love here. This could be looking within, and this could be self-love. Really discovering yourself. And with this, it attracts love. It's like when you are love and become love, you attract it. So it may be that you are attracting somebody at work. Saturday is the World card. So there is a new beginning and a new balance that you're trying to achieve. Utilizing your intuition, like work and love. This could also be juggling 2 people and deciding to make that choice, right? This is all kind of connected with letting something go. Taking a leap of faith. On Sunday, you have the Empress. Ooh. So you're very nervous about a possible Taurus, Libra, or Virgo making some sort of decision here. Another decision. This is all about decisions. You have decision after decision after decision. No wonder why you're anxious by Sunday and you're all up in your head. Oh, there's a Tower moment coming. This increases your anxiety here. You have a choice between 2 again. It's like you go from 2 to 1 and then you're back to 2. And it doesn't have to be the same thing. It doesn't have to be like you got 2 in romance, you choose one, and then, you have another one. No, it could be work. It happens in work, and then it happens in love. It happens in, whether it be friendships or family or whatever. So this is about building your world and creating your world. And I feel like you do, but it's a process because you have to heal over whatever it is that you let go of. You have to make a lot of decisions. Your ego could get in the way, but you will recognize it because you do go within and you try to understand what's going on so that you can heal from it. Why are you being triggered? Why fill in the blank? So you recognize it. You are the star. So the star is healing. And through this healing, you gain more confidence. So, by the end of the week, you're celebrating because you found and discovered your happiness here. So, Aquarius, you get a lot of decisions, man. But you're taking them seriously. Raven's wand. Piercing the mist and strength renewed. It's going to make you stronger because you're going to grow from it. You have a lot that you need to let go of that you're holding on to. It's like you need to release resistance so the answers, the solutions can come. That's when you pierce the mist, right? When you release the resistance, it's like you see something that you didn't see before. And that helps you in your decision-making process. And it has you rising and feeling stronger, right? Okay. I love this card. Such a curious dream. I'm going to show you the picture. It's beautiful. These cards are beautiful. Okay. Such a curious dream. Grounding, returning to reality, and coming home. So there's a lot of dreams that you put out there, Aquarius. You put out there into the ethers, and now it's time to manifest. But in manifesting these things, you have to make decisions that are very important, okay, for the manifestations. So good luck with this, Aquarius. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in a reading, you can go to yoursacredscribe.etsy.com, or you can join me live here every day and ask a question for $777 in Super Chat or PayPal. You have a good one, and I will catch you on the flip side of your weekly dose of Love Tarot. Namaste, Aquarius. Okay. Alrighty. Finally, we are at Pisces. Where's Melissa been? She's been MIA. I hope she's okay. There's a rhyme. All right. Next up is Pisces. I still don't understand why this timing is jumping every 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the time. Okay. All right, so Pisces, last but not least. Where's the pen? Where's the pen? I need the pen. Okay. Hey, Pisces, this is your Sacred Scribe here, ready to do your weekly dose of Love Tarot. So, Pisces, we're going to take it day by day and see what energies you have to play with this week. And we're also going to pull some oracle cards and see what's happening, and then an advice card. So Tuesday through Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Whoa. I like this. All right, so Tuesday, you have the Ace of Swords here. You're determined to find out a truth. You're determined to become clear about something. It's either you're trying to find something out, okay? You're determined. Very determined. Let's see what this is. Now you have Judgment in the Five of Pentacles. It's like you may have been left out in the cold from a person from the past, or this is happening currently, and you want to know why. Why? Okay? This could be an Aries or a Taurus with the Emperor. You want to know why you feel like the Five of Pentacles when you're feeling called to this person, right? You're feeling stuck. You don't know which way to go. Should you stay in a situation where you feel lonely? Or do you find out the truth, okay, about the situation in order to heal it and move on? That's Judgment also, healing, right? That's what I feel like is happening on Tuesday. On Wednesday, you have the Six of Cups. So I feel like you're thinking and appreciating things that are around you. Trying to appreciate, because I feel like you're trying to shift your vibration into a better place. So you begin to appreciate, you begin to envision a world, right? That is your now, your future. You're feeling passion. You're feeling, I'm hearing kindness. You're seeking truth again as the Queen of Swords. It's like, you're switching between like truth, logic, feeling, right? Which is good. You're sort of blending to become whole, the body, mind, and spirit, right? You're trying to rationalize, but then you're feeling love. That doesn't make sense, right? It's like you're doing everything at once and trying to find that balance. On Thursday, you have the Queen of Cups. So you're in your feelings, you're in your desires. You want this person. You want love. So you're following your intuition. You may decide it's quite simple. You're following your intuition to manifest something. But this is going to take strength in order for you to act on it, in order for you to get happiness here with this person or love in general, right? You're acting on something, but following your intuition, not your head, your heart. Friday, you have the Page of Pentacles. You may be getting a message from a Capricorn. Okay. Now, it could be that you get a message from the universe and it's about your world and your destiny and your direction. It's something that you've been waiting for. But it makes you nervous. For some of you, because I'm getting a couple of things. For some of you, it's a message that you don't want to hear. For some of you, it's a message you do want to hear. So it's a mixed bag. It could even be both. You're finding out truth, right? So what is truth? It's a combination of the good and the bad, the dark and the light, right? So this is what I'm feeling you're examining and receiving on Friday. So happy, sad, elated, love. It's what you've been waiting for, but bittersweet type thing. But it is fate trying to steer you in the right direction. Okay. Saturday is transformation day. That's death. So all of this experience that you've had throughout the week is transforming you to a place of, I'm going to take a leap of faith because this is my happiness. I've figured it out. I've struggled, but I know I just have to make the decision to create what I want, to create balance, to create stability, to create commitment. So I'm choosing love. And I'm walking away from what isn't, what doesn't serve me. On Sunday, you have the Chariot. Now that is when you're choosing love, you're choosing your heart. So you're choosing to allow the divinity within you to steer you. There are no reins, right? So these guys know where to go because of the energy of his heart. He knows his heart is his compass. And you don't even have to say anything, right? It's like, it's like, this is the emperor to me, right? He doesn't even have to say anything. Has no reins, doesn't have to say anything to these things to go where it needs to go. He's just at peace, knowing, right? He's no longer imbalanced. He's no longer in a frantic state. He's in love. So it moves him forward because he's healed his heart to a place of understanding and acceptance of love. So he's balanced and he sees a higher perspective, right? The Hierophant. So I feel that this is a lesson in love. That sums it all up. And it doesn't matter what you choose, although I feel like you're choosing love. You're choosing your heart over your head, basically. There was another sign that sort of got that too. Or was it a personal reading? I think it was another sign. But let's get some oracle. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, so maybe you end up committing to somebody. Commitments. As I say that, prove yourself and sanctuary. Yeah, see, you're looking at commitments. You're looking within, right? I think you're proving something to yourself as well. You may be looking for somebody else to prove themselves to you, seeking that truth, but you're also proving something to yourself that you can do it. That's what I'm feeling. You can do it. You can make this decision. You can do it. You can move forward because that's where you're feeling your heart should be led. Your heart should be going. You know the direction now. You're not questioning it. It's a process, but you get there. All right. So, advice. Advice, Pisces. Uncertainty. Choose who you will become. Ooh. Very few words, but very powerful. I feel like this decision is based on that. Who are you, right? And is this person in line with who you are? What path are you going on? Is this person on that path? I'm not talking about I want this person on that path. Is this person on the path that I'm on? Are we going in the same direction? Do we want the same things, right? That's choose who you will become. So Pisces, this is what you got. I hope this resonates. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in a reading, you can go to yoursacredscribe.etsy.com, or you can join me live here every day and ask a question for $777 in Super Chat or PayPal. You have a good one, and I will catch you on the flip side of your weekly dose of Love Tarot. Namaste, Pisces. Hey, Safe Space Cafe from Niagara Falls. Very cool. I hope on the he, because he sounds like fun. The he and what? All right, so I'm going to get going, and I will see you guys next time on daily reading. The next readings will be daily readings and personal readings, of course. So thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the PayPals. And I will catch you guys on the flip side of your weekly dose of Love Tarot and personal readings. Namaste. Thank you. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Bye, Diana. Whoever else is here.